guys, welcome back to the channel. So it's been a while since I've last loaded a video because I started working, so we're running out of time here and we're working overtime, so it's gonna be kind of busy, so there's not gonna be that much videos coming out. So we're just gonna go ahead and whenever I get a chance, we'll sneak one in there and shoot it in there. So on today's video, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go ahead and we got our piston back here. If you look here, this is the old one that they gave me, and this is the new one. And the difference is, if you look, the C on this side and this side, and then this one, if you look down here, it has the cutout for the oiler or the oil jet right there, and this one doesn't. So this one, and the only way it would fit on the motor would be this way. But if you look, the valve recessions are going to be at a different angle, because I actually put it in like this, and then that's how I noticed that it was bad, because it wasn't the same design. The valves are cut out differently, so you can't switch it out. You have to install it like that, with this the C facing towards the middle or the center of the motor. So it was not going to work. So I went ahead and got the other one. They went ahead and sent me the other one, and they did the valves right, and so we're good to go now. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get this installed, get the pistons up, and over here then we got the motor. So we'll go ahead and see if we can put in the pistons without breaking the rings, and then we'll go ahead and set the head and maybe button it up, maybe change the water pump, and then close the bottom end down there, oil pan and everything. So what we'll do right now is we'll go ahead and get to that and maybe set you up on a time lapse or something, and then we'll update you once we get a little further up. Alright guys, so we went ahead and this is the new piston they sent us, and we were getting ready to install it. So what I did is you set it up with the C and this piece facing this way, because it has the oil jet on this side, you can see right there. And we went ahead and went to install it, and it's tight. It doesn't go in. So I think the problem is the piston is too big. So it's either it's probably like a 10 over. It's not a standard. So I guess they sent me one that was bigger than normal. So that's not good. We're gonna go ahead and so what I'm gonna do, since I don't wanna wait like another month or 2 months to get the other piston, is I'm gonna take this old one. This one's right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and set it. This is how it's supposed to go. But I'm just gonna go ahead and set it in backwards. Bam. See, this one just slides in real nice and juicy, if you like sliding in and out like that. So it's gonna be backwards. If you can see, the C's on this side, so, and then the oiler's on that side. But that's okay, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a stock cam. So in order to get this truck running, that way we can start doing some burnouts and, you know, having fun with it. I'll just set this in here. It won't affect it for anything, because right now I have a stock cam. So as long as I have a stock cam, this doesn't matter. The valve recession is only for if I go like to a stage 3 or 4 cam. So what I'm gonna do is, when I do end up switching over to the bigger cam, I'll just take the whole motor out and take this piston out that's facing backwards, and I'll chuck it and get the other one that's facing the right way. So I think that's our better way that's our better option to go, instead of waiting another couple months. So we'll go ahead and do that, and yeah, hopefully nothing bad happens. All right, so we went ahead and we were starting to put the first piston in. And as you can see here, we scratched the wall pretty good. We did like a deep, humongous gouge right there. So this block is not that good no more. She kind of ruined right there, that piston. Because the reason it did that was because we switched the oil ring out of this piston. We put the oil ring from the piston they sent us, the other one, because we needed an oil ring, but it was bigger. Since I showed you guys it was bigger, so the actual oil ring was actually bigger. So when we pushed it in, it was too big, and it was cutting into the wall. So it cut into the wall. So now we're left with a dilemma. What are we gonna do? We can either we're gonna have to get another oil ring for the standard, and then just send it like that, but it's got a pretty deep gouge right there. So either that, or we're gonna have to go look for another motor. So I might go get another motor and check it out and see how it looks. And if it doesn't look any better, then what we'll do is we'll just put another ring, and this is where I see how she runs with it like that. This engine is gonna be more for fun now, for testing purposes, because it's not. It's pretty much. It's got a deep hole in there. If you like holes in there, there's one right there. So yeah, I guess what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and put this thing back on hold for another couple months, and then get back to you whenever we get the chance. Okay, so we got the motor here. It's all buttoned up and it's covered. It's in a hibernation mode now, so there's nothing left to do but to leave it there. So I guess there's nothing left to do but to go do a burnout in the ranch hand. So this truck is gonna have to be sitting for a while. So yeah, this is the usual. If you're doing always doing aftermarket stuff, you're always gonna run into problems. So this is usually what happens. So I guess that'll be it for this video, and hope you guys enjoy, and I catch you guys in the next one.